Hi everyone, in this video we'll be looking into a game between Grandmaster Wesley and Grandmaster Vladimir Fedoseev from the final round of playing stage of Julius Baer Generation Cup. Let's jump right into the game. Wesley starting with the white pieces go for 1 e4. Fedoseev replies with e5, knight to f3, knight to f6, d4, knight takes on e4, bishop to d3, d5, knight takes on e5, bishop to d6, Wesley goes for castling, Fedoseev also castle, c4, c5, c takes on d5, knight to f6, bishop to g5, c takes on d4, rook to e1, h6, bishop takes on f6, queen takes on f6, knight to c4, bishop to b4, knight on b to d2, bishop to f5, bishop takes on f5, queen takes on f5, a3, bishop takes on d2, queen takes on d2, queen takes on d5, knight to e5, knight to c6, knight takes on c6, b takes on c6, b4, a5, rook on a to c1, a takes on b4, a takes on b4, rook on f to e8, rook takes on e8 with check, rook takes on e8, queen to d3, h5, h4, g6, g3, rook to e6, rook to d1, king to h7, king to h2, rook to d6, rook to d2, king to g7, king to g1, and queen to b5. So if you look at this position after 29 moves in the game, Fedoseev is having a slight advantage of minus 1.7. So the right continuation here for Wesley is to play queen to e4 or playing queen to a3 to defend the b pawn. But instead he will try to defend the b pawn by playing queen to b3, and this is a mistake because once Fedoseev play c5 and try to play double attack on this pawn, here he cannot go ahead and capture this pawn because the queen here is unguarded. The queen can go ahead and capture this queen. Because of that, Basilisa was forced to play passively and he continues with queen to b2. And now queen takes on b4, queen takes on b4, c takes on b4, king to f1, b3, king to e2, rook to b6, rook to b2, king to f6, king to d3, king to e5, king to c4, king to e4, rook to e2 with check, king to f3, rook to b2, rook to d6, rook to d2, d3, king takes on b3, king to e4, king to c3, rook to c6 with check, king to b3, and rook to c2. And it was in this position Vasilisa resigned to Fedoseev, and Fedoseev managed to finish on the number 1 position at the end of playing stage of Julius Baer Generation Cup. The reason for resignation is pretty much obvious. Once they trade up this rook, like rook takes on c2, d takes on c2, king takes on c2, and Fedoseev will move his king to f3, and this king will goggle up all the pawns, and Fedoseev will be having 3 dangerous pass pawns. So for seeing this, Wesley has resigned after rook to c2.